Hey, good morning to everybody. Happy Tuesday. It's Daryl here. It's bright and freaking early, 4:30 a.m. here in Connecticut on the East Coast. Okay, things are a little jumbled up this morning. I downloaded a video first, staying clean. I'm going to be trying to do extra videos. The idea here is I want to create a second playlist. In addition to these videos, the same videos I've been doing all the time, social issues, political issues, the LGBTQ community, BLM, things to do with like Harry Styles. I love how that video got a lot of views. Millennials. I'd love to attract more millennials to my channel too. Anyway, I'll be doing these same videos every day at the same time. The idea was here is I've been getting a lot of questions about methadone, about how I managed to stay clean from opioid addiction for over 15 years. And to be honest with you guys, I really think it's time that I try harder to help, to use my experience, my over 15 years of sobriety to help other people, to answer people's questions. So the idea here is to download these videos called Staying Clean, titled Staying Clean. And I was going to download them in the middle of the night because it's easier to download longer videos at like 12, 1 in the morning, Eastern time. And this morning, I downloaded it late. So I just want to make the point of this video right here. I want to make sure the people that watch my usual videos, I'm going to have the usual videos, the usual time, and all that. But in addition, I'm going to have these Staying Clean videos where I talk about, and you don't have to be in recovery to watch them or anything. They're interesting. There's a lot of just stuff I learned about people's behavior, reading people, stuff I've learned over the last 15 years, as you'll see in today's video, something that happened to me this weekend. Anyway, so I didn't spend as much time this morning like I should have. I had promised that I was going to make these regular videos, and there wasn't much to talk. Nothing popped out at me this morning. So I saw this story about Elon Musk. I want to talk a little bit about that because I've been giving that some thought. Okay, so I've been seeing most of the response. Elon Musk supposedly, or has, not supposedly, has bought Twitter for $44 billion. $44 billion. You know what? I tried, write that out. 4 and 9 zeros. It's an ungodly sum of money. I can't imagine. Honestly, I don't think any human being should have that much power. Like they say, absolute power corrupts absolutely. It's an ungodly amount of power for any one human being on this earth to have, because that's what it is. Money is power, really. He who has the gold makes the rules, like they say. Anyway, he bought Twitter. Okay. I've been coming across a lot of stories. Most of the stories are from the right wing people like Marjorie Taylor Greene, Donald Trump, Tucker Carlson. Tucker Carlson supposedly tried to pull some sham on his viewers, making it look okay. So he put out a tweet a couple days ago, or I don't know, about 5 days ago. He has a problem with transgender people, and he was talking about definitions of women, and he was suspended until he took this tweet down. He was suspended from Twitter. Now, the story goes, he's trying to make it look like Elon Musk automatically has already reinstated him. But what really looks to have happened is he ended up deleting his own tweet, which he promised, he had his feet dug in that he would never do. It's something he set up himself. He deleted his own tweet, and now supposedly he's unlocked and back on Twitter, which I'm not even sure if that's true. He's trying to pull a fast one on his viewers, making it look like Elon Musk is already freeing the right to say, to have freedom of speech. In other words, conspiracy theories and this harmful rhetoric about the election being stolen, or Marjorie Taylor Greene talking about just false stuff about COVID and what masks do or don't do and all this other stuff. That's why she was suspended from Twitter. Donald Trump was suspended back in that big January incident in Washington, D.C. And because of a real fear that he inspired all that and egged it on, and he would continue to do so, which he's doing every day. Just in this interview with Piers Morgan, he blames all the deaths in the Ukraine. He's saying there's so many people dead, more people than you'd ever know, because he knows more than everybody else. And more people than you know are dead in the Ukraine, and it's so sad, so sad, so sad, so sad. The way he talks, he actually says that 3 times, I think. And because if there wasn't a rigged election, that would never have happened. All these people are dead in Ukraine because of the rigged election. He's still saying this stuff. That's why he's banned from Twitter. All right. So there's all these right-wing people, Marjorie Taylor Greene, all these other people coming out. Oh, the liberals are terrified because we're going to have our free speech back again. And Donald Trump. Now this is interesting. Trump is saying that he's not going back on Twitter, even if Elon Musk, because supposedly the deal is that Elon Musk he's an absolutist when it comes to freedom of speech. I mean, people could say whatever the hell they want about anything. You can go into a crowded theater and yell fire, and because it makes for a good democracy. I don't know if I agree with that. That's the topic. That's what I'm trying to get to in this video. So all these comments from the right are saying the liberals are terrified. The tables have been turned on them because we're coming back. Donald Trump says he's not going to go back. He's going to stay on his Truth Central, as he calls it, Truth Social, which is bombing. And I think this is just yet another lie, another fake out from Trump or whatever, his 3D chess or whatever he calls it. You just can't trust what he says. He's a liar. I think he'll end up back on Twitter. And I started thinking about this. At first, below there'll be a lot of links to this story. I'll have a few links to people on the left, like me, responding to it, like Rob Reiner and a few other people on the left responding to it. At first, I thought it'd be a bad thing for our country. It's going to spark all this. Trump, of course, again, and his rigged election stuff, which can't possibly be good for our democracy. But then I thought it through more. And a lot of these people thrive. I think they thrive on being, the more that they are shut out, like their lies and misinformation and hateful rhetoric being banned on Twitter, the more it gives energy, the more gas it throws on their conspiracy theories, because it kind of almost plays into their whole thing that they're trying to be stifled. And the more I thought about this, usually in the light of day, say somebody came on my channel and kept saying, Daryl, you're not really clean. I was trying to think of an analogy. If somebody came on here in the comments, you're not really clean. I know you were using, I saw you use, just outright lies. What would be my best bet? What would I do? Should I block them? It's hateful, dangerous rhetoric about me. That's false. Should I block them? Or should I let them just keep talking and let the proof be in the pudding, so to speak? And the more I thought about it, usually I believe in good triumphing and truth coming out in the light. And the more I thought about it, maybe it's a better thing that these people do get back on Twitter. I don't think it'll be good for the country because it's going to create a lot more arguments and hate, and it's going to create a bigger. There's already a huge divide between the left and the right, but it'll increase that. But as far as these conspiracy theories, this stuff about the rigged election, and COVID misinformation, maybe it would be better because you could actually see the misinformation and the stupidity. Like I was saying, what if somebody came on here and claimed that I was still using? They saw me use. Would I block them? Would that be the best bet? Or should I just address it? Because I have nothing to fear, because I know it's a lie. Should I block somebody for misinformation, or just let their lies be evident in themselves? I believe that lies, the truth will come out, and lies will make themselves known as lies or misinformation in the end. Intelligent people will be able to figure out. The proof is in the pudding. Like I said, it all depends on the education and the savviness and the will of the people reading this misinformation. And that's debatable in what we see in the country today. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, let me know what you guys think. Elon Musk buying Twitter, good thing or bad? All right, I'll be back later with another video. You guys have a great Tuesday.